In a peaceful valley surrounded by green hills, there lived an old man named Elias. Everyone in the village adored him, because no matter how difficult life became, he always carried a gentle smile and a calm presence. Whether the weather was sunny or stormy, he remained steady, like an ancient tree that had survived countless storms. One cold morning, a young woman named Mira came to his small home. Her eyes were red, as if she had been crying, and her voice trembled. "Master Elias, how are you always so positive? Whenever something sad happens, I feel like my whole world falls apart. But you always seem so peaceful." Elias invited her to sit near the fireplace and handed her a cup of warm herbal tea. "My child," he said softly, "peace does not come from what happens around us. It comes from how we choose to see life." Mira shook her head. "But when something painful happens, how can someone still stay hopeful?" Elias turned his gaze toward an old oil lamp on the shelf. Its small flame flickered gently, glowing warmly. "When I was young, I had a wife and a little daughter. We were poor, but our home was filled with laughter. One winter, an illness swept through the valley. We didn't have enough medicine, and my daughter grew weaker day by day." He paused, his voice trembling like the flame in the lamp. "When she passed away, my heart felt shattered. For months, I wished everything was just a nightmare." Mira lowered her head, feeling the weight of his pain. "But one morning," Elias continued, "I realized something. Life may take away what is precious to us, but it does not take everything. I still had breath in my lungs, memories in my heart, and the chance to live with kindness. So I lit this lamp and told myself, if I can find just one thing to be grateful for today, the darkness will not win." Some days that thing was very small. The sound of birds, the warm sunlight through the window, or a neighbor's smile. But little by little, those tiny sparks helped heal my heart. Mira looked at the lamp. The flame was small, but steady and full of meaning. "And what if something terrible happens again?" she asked quietly. Elias smiled. "Pain is a part of life, but it is not the whole story. Sad days come and they go. What remains is the strength we gain from enduring them. Happiness is not a random gift, it is a choice. We choose whether to look at the shadows or turn toward the light." That evening, when Mira returned to her room, she found a small oil lamp placed on her table. She lit it gently and whispered the exact words Elias had said. "If I can find one thing to be grateful for today, the darkness will not win." At first, the reasons were small. The scent of morning tea, the mountain breeze, the laughter of children outside. But as days passed, her heart grew lighter. She began to carry the same peaceful presence that Elias did. Soon, the villagers noticed the change in her. When they asked for her secret, Mira simply smiled and said, "Light doesn't come from the world outside. It begins inside the heart." And so, a new flame of peace quietly spread throughout the valley, from one lamp to another, from one heart to the next, all built from the small things worth being grateful for.